Hello, everybody. This is the oppressing white boy. Sorry for the name. I'm just trying to sound as sarcastic as I can be due to the ridiculous way that is put. Now, the discussion over the name the oppressing white boy. For this first video of mine, I'm going to be talking about on how people seem to generalize that all white males seem to be the problem in our country, in the United States of America, which I faintly disagree. I'm 13 years old, I am white, I am male. I'm not all white. Well, I guess I am completely white. I am... whatever. So anyways, I'm going to start off with me personally. I'm going to talk about my personal character. I am not racist. I am not sexist. I do not try to shit on other people's cultures. I try not to shit on other people's opinions. I try not to be an overly dick that everybody seems to make white people out to be. I just want to share my opinions. I just want to share how I think, and I get shit on for that. I literally get so much crap from other people because of this. I'm not trying to complain here, but I'm just saying. So, on to the point of where white males seem to be the problem in our country. Starting off with the point of where earlier today I was watching a video with my father, who was showing me, well, me and him do a video session for my new YouTube channel now, where this female Olympic soccer team were complaining about how they don't get paid enough. They don't get paid as much as white men. They don't get paid enough. They don't get paid like they think they should. They don't have as much popularity as they should, or as much as the males do. Now, I just want to share my opinion on that. My opinion is that women sports have come along within the maybe 50 to 80 years. Within that time, I believe so, that's when women sports started getting introduced. Male sports have dated back thousands of years to the Romans, even before then. Show strength, courage, bravery, wits, and strategy. Even dating back to the primal age, women would literally sit back, watch the males hunt for their clans, for their tribes, for their population. And women would pick the strongest. When the strongest was taken, they would move to the second, to the third, to the fourth. And how they say that they can do as much as any man can. Honestly, they can't. I'm not trying to put the women down, not trying to bring the lesser of them out. I'm just saying biologically they can't. Key things are muscle, the way their muscle tissue is built, to the way ours are, to testosterone levels. Testosterone levels is dry. It helps drive. Males, they have a higher level. Women's, they don't have as much. Muscle building is also key to this, because that equals strength, mobility. Women are more lean, sleek, quicker, more flexible. Men are more brawn, bulky, and stronger. Picture it as this. I'm going to relate to a game. Tracer. She's extremely fast, nimble. Reinhardt. He's not as fast. He is a freaking tank. He could end anyone within seconds. The only other two players that could beat him is another Reinhardt or Roadhog, I believe so. But all I'm saying is, biologically, they can't. I'm all forward for them going out there, getting stronger, showing men who's boss, showing who can rise above who. Honestly, I'm all forward. I mean, come on, I love competition. But don't put men down due to the logic, due to the science behind this. Now, I want to move on to something else. Now that I've concentrated on the sexism part, I want to move on to races. The fellow white man cannot call his fellow black man, or black woman and white woman, nigger. But black people and other black people can call each other niggers due to friendships and how close they are and how much they've bonded. Even between a white man and a black man, no matter how close they've been, they could have been born together in the same hospital room, raised together in the same house, in the same bedroom. But still, it's socially unacceptable for the white man to call the black man nigger. But it can work the other way around. Is that me? Is it just me, or is that like completely wrong? Is that completely unacceptable? I think yes. Because if white people cannot use racial slang, neither should blacks, neither should Muslims, neither should Arabics. No one should be able to use racial slurs if one gender, one race of color cannot. You guys want equality here, I'm just saying what it is. Also, women and black people seem to categorize white males to be the shit list, the shit column that they should throw at, everything they should blame everything on. You're also putting the people who have actual logic, people who are smart, people who are good people who might change the world, and you just bring them down. You put them in the same category. You put them as racist, sexist, when really they're not. Honestly, maybe they're not that good of a person deep down inside. They just don't show it. Honestly, I'm not that judgy. I only judge people on their actions, not their skin, not their gender, not their culture, not their religion. I don't base them off that. I base them off their actions. But people seem, when they categorize white males, don't do the same. I'm Polish. Not just American. I am Polish. My great-great-great-grandfather, grandmother were both Polish. Actually, no, my grandmother was German. Moved into America when German soldiers started taking over their country. So, by right, I am not white fully. I am an immigrant. And yeah, I say this, but people don't understand. People still look at me and just see another white boy walking down the street and go like, hey, look at that white boy over there. Yeah, he's probably racist, sexist. Hey, if he talks to us, should we beat the shit out of him? Other guys go, yeah, let's do it. So, also I'm covering up the camera because my video is just absolute shit. So, don't want you guys to bother with that. So, it annoys me on how people complain, people whine about how they don't have equality. Bitch, if you want equality, work for it. Our problem with this day of age, look up to our parents. Especially the parents who had hard times. They didn't get what they want right off the spot. They didn't get baby. They had to go through life hard and quick. And don't take that into the wrong context. I know you're going to. They probably lived a worse life than ours. Their life was probably more shitty than ours today. And how, back in their day, racism was okay. The white man could call the other white man, or white woman could call another black woman nigger, or use racial slang. Sure, it wasn't okay, but still, if they were friends, yeah, it was, because it was just joking around. What? I'm doing a video. Good night. I am so sorry for that interruption. I am doing this at what time? Oh, crap. Never mind. My sister just came to knock on the door. So anyways. I hate that I'm put under the same category as other white dipshits who are racist and who are sexist. But I just can't seem to get over the fact that people don't use logic when it comes to this. People don't use the mathematics. They don't use the science behind all this. Women's soccer. Last 50 or 90 years, women's sports in general have started surfacing. When male sports have gone on for thousands and thousands of years. But they make it seem like women's sports should be more important. People think that one gender, one race, should be better than the other. I don't see it as that way. I'm colorblind when it comes to races. I don't see people by their skin. Others do. I don't want to be put under the same category as them. Honestly, I feel like I've worked to the point where I deserve that right. Now, Black Lives Matter. I want to move on to that. What's up with it? Why is it only Black Lives Matter? Why is it only Black Lives matter more than any other? Honestly, I see it as a way for people who... Sorry for all the black people out there, for blacks to whine and complain about their problems because they don't want to work to fix them. People who want free shit from the people who do work, the people who are struggling, people who are kicking themselves in the ass to get money to pay their bills, buy them food. The people who Black Lives Matter movement wants to take welfare, food stamps. Do you know where that comes from, all that food stamps? Not from government taxes. It comes from the working people, the working citizens. Mexicans, Arabics, Latinos, Hawaiians. I mean, all races and all genders. Everybody of color and culture. And sex. But people in the Black Lives Matter movement and who support it don't care. They just don't. And so, I hate that people don't use logic, don't think, and are simple-minded. I'm sorry, but that's all I have for today. Reply in the comments. I'll read them next week. I'm posting one every week, so yeah. I am the oppressing white boy. Later, I'll see you all next week in the next video. Bye-bye!